Well, hello there, friends and subscribers. Nick's going to Hollywood, aka Nick Huntsman, coming to you. This is just another director commentary for the second Mask and the final Mask film, since Mask 3 was never filmed. I guess just more on that as the video starts. So let's go ahead and start this up. And you may have noticed that the intro music is different. It's because that on this particular film, I decided to change the two most copyrighted pieces of music to something a little more lenient. This is the first track, and I'll get on the next one later. But here's just a little funny warning I put in there. If you want to pause that and read that, it's pretty nice. It talks a little bit about Mask 3. It was filmed a little bit, but it was never finished, sadly. Hopefully someday I'll make another Mask, and then we can put this to rest. There's, of course, a little picture. Cooperation, CEO. Just a little something funny. And now we have the actual movie starting here as soon as this is over with. Oh, and I also changed one other thing. This was originally the Halloween theme coming up. I changed it to a version of the Friday the 13th Part 3 theme, just because I wanted to put that in there. It used to be in there, and I changed it. I just prefer this theme. I just like it, personally. And these opening credits here after this were actually a throwback to Friday the 13th, where they would randomly come up on screen in other different parts. Of course, the setting up, this is supposed to take place 2 years after the original. Actually, it took place a few months later, filming wise. But yeah, this was a nice little throwback to the Friday the 13th films. I just wanted to put that up there, in case you didn't know why I was doing the credits like this. And then this was made in the editing software. Bloodlust, Mask 2. But here's where it does the Friday the 13th thing, where they have the credits popping up places like that, just to show you that. So, I think this was filmed in late spring, I want to say. I know it was really hot, so it was either late spring or it was a really hot day during the spring. It might have been in the spring, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. And there were more characters in this one, but still just the same two actors. So there's that. Just me and Daniel again. And filmed at the exact same spot as the original one, but that was explained in the film. So there we go. There's that cheat effect that I was talking about, where we get out of the car because we couldn't drive it. There's that. And this was actually filmed. This was filmed Sunday. This was filmed out of chronological order. You'll notice the shirt, I accidentally forgot to change it. This was filmed Sunday, and then this was actually filmed Saturday, I believe. Actually, could have been Friday. It was either Friday or Saturday. I believe it was Saturday, though. But most of this stuff happens out of order. You can pretty much tell because I accidentally forget to change shirts in a couple scenes. So I'm wearing like the different shirts as the same character. And then there was this just sort of goofy improvisation. There was a cutout scene here where I was just like, will you get the firewood? And he picks up like this log sitting on the ground and goes, here's your firewood. And I just didn't know what to do, and I was like, oh god, please just go get the firewood. See, there's where it was. And he goes off to get the firewood. And here was a stupid decision on my part to carry the tripod with the camera, and it just kept getting caught on like everything, so I had to set it down. And there was supposed to be a loud noise right here, there. That was supposed to be like a sound that he heard, but it looked painfully obvious that I was making it. And now he's looking around because he thought he heard something. And so There he goes off into the woods again. And then you can see me looking at the shadow and expecting the fall. And also he threw the machete down on the ground. And my leg covered it up luckily, but it was just goofy stuff like that. And it was so hard to run uphill. And I was just like, I'm moving so fast. And then I go back and look at the footage and I'm like, I'm walking so slow. And then that part I accidentally like hit him in the head like really hard. Because I wasn't paying attention. And it made him really mad. But we were able to like console ourselves. And this was filmed that following night. As you notice, I'm wearing the same shirt I was wearing a second ago, signifying it's still the same day. And this was all just all improvised, really, dialogue. This is before my improv skills actually advanced. We were pretty terrible back then.
The pediatric hospital, he ran off into the woods. The guards didn't find it, but later I hear that he killed the guards. But the odd thing was that Jack Wexley and the guards just disappeared. Their bodies were never found. It was like they just disappeared into thin air. They were gone. And nobody has seen Jack Wexley nor the two guards' bodies since.
Way to give me nightmares, you jerk.
And then I don't know why I didn't just film all of my dialogue first. I mean, I moved the camera and now my head's out of view and I couldn't tell. And that was just a goofy mistake on my part. I don't know what I was trying to say either.
Shut up.
Always liked that shot. And the cut back. That was pretty neat, but I always just liked that shot.
Lighten up, dude. It's just a goof. It's not funny. It's hilarious. You know it. This house isn't really a psychiatric hospital. You think if it is, then you belong here because you're crazy.
And that line. And there I am looking right at the camera. I mean, this is amateur hour at its finest. But, I mean, we had fun making these. Also, the guys' names are Leonard and Skinnerd, if you didn't catch that. And this was actually earlier in the night, as you can tell from the brightness, because we had to film it when it was bright still. And then this a little throwback to Friday the 13th as well. Just his mannerisms and the filming, I just always thought that was neat. And this was filmed, I think, the Sunday morning before I left as well. This was filmed like really early. I did this myself, and this was filmed later. As you noticed, I'm wearing the same shirt I was wearing earlier in the movie, signifying that it is indeed Sunday. It's funny, this was after I'd taken a shower, so I had time to fix my hair. This was taken before I took the shower, and you notice I'm wearing a different shirt and my hair is like terrible looking. And there was a cutout part of this plot, and also some continuity. Because he says, where's the car? So the car was supposed to be gone. So, here comes Jack Wexley. Now, here's where it just gets really weird with continuity and story, because I had to cut out some stuff. First off, he's carrying a tranquilizer gun, for reasons that were cut out right here. you notice there was a cut there. I was explaining that one of the guards from the psychiatric hospital was actually my twin brother, and the whole point of coming here was to capture Jack Wexley and give him to the police officers. So I had a tranquilizer gun to kill him with, or to not kill him with. And now all of a sudden the car's back for reasons that are unexplained. The car was gone suddenly, and now it's back. And this was filmed before the shower on Sunday. I don't know what just like I don't know what I was thinking.
No!
And the epic no. And now all of a sudden Jack Wexley's coming from the other side when he was coming from behind me a second ago. But I do like this shot here. We cheated this with me standing on a crate, of course.
Crap. I don't have keys.
And like it would have mattered that I even had the keys, because the car wasn't even there a second ago. And then this part. I mean, this just painfully obvious that it's sticking out of my shirt. And then more epic fight scene. And then, of course, the death scene at the end of it here.
No, 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 no. No, no.
It's just so obvious that nothing even happened there. And using the Incredible Hulk theme. And for some reason, I don't know, I guess I wanted to match the original one where he's walking away. But it doesn't make sense because then he makes a home out of that psychiatric hospital that lives there. Which just doesn't make any sense anyway. I mean, you'd think he'd want to just get out of there. He'd just grab the keys and leave. Instead of just walking away. But he didn't. And so then there's this ending here. Where, I don't know, it's supposed to be years later, I guess. And, he's looking, he heard a noise outside, he's looking for it. And actually, it's funny, the
I'll call the cops if you don't come out.
the scream here in a second was obviously overdubbed. As you can tell, I'll let you listen to that. You can very much tell that the, right here. And that overdub scream was done in my house later. And now this is the other song that I changed for the end credits. It was originally Walk by Pantera. Then it was changed to Let the Bodies Hit the Floor by Drowning Pool. And now I decided to use this one, which is a song called Rot by a band called the Oblivious Humans, which they're a very cool band. They're not together anymore. I don't think. I'm pretty sure they don't do anything together, but I know a couple of the guys in the band. So I wanted to throw that in there because I like the sound of this song. It's very hard rock, metal sort of thing that I wanted to throw in there, and that's the kind of feel I wanted for these credits. And so I guess that's pretty much all that I have to say about Mask 2. I guess there's nothing really more behind the scenes that I can say about it. So I do thank you for watching this, and the copyright will be coming up here soon, and then you can click on any of the other videos to watch them if you want to. You can watch, if you haven't watched them yet, you can watch Mask without the commentary or with the commentary, and you can also click to see this video with no commentary, so you can see that in its glory without me ruining it by babbling on and on and on and on and on about it. So I thank you again for watching this, and I guess just subscribe and like my stuff, I guess, if you really like it. There's going to be more coming in the future, and I actually have a feature-length film that I'm going to touch on in another video, just in case you never watch this one and only see that one. I guess I'm just rambling on and on and on about that. So thank you again for watching it, and have a good one, guys.